Hey everybody, once again it's time for the one and only Chess, Coffee, and Conversations. Your host, the old biker chess dude here to say hello. How you been? Guess what? 6 days till the tournament. We are absolutely excited here. I'm telling you, the old biker chess dude is just going, I'm just all a giddy. I almost want to grab my bike and rip it right through the middle. I might do that one day, you never know. So, I'm telling you, we have got one of the best days here for chess participants, as you can hear, ever. I mean, it's really cool. It really is. We've got, just, of course, let's give you the notables that have shown up today. Today, of course, our grand and glorious leader, our teacher, resident grandmaster, playing type of dude. You all know him and love him. He's Josh the Machine Flores is here today. We have the chess desperado, Larry Cohen. We got Mr. Chessets, who's made an appearance out here, and we'll be here on Saturday if you need something, better, maybe an upgrade on your chess set, a clock or something like that. That's right, Mr. Chessets, Joe Szymanski is here. We got Lance the Blitz King. We've got Emil the Hammer. We got Brian 2.0. We got Brian the Beast. We got Unlucky Nick. Don't let... I'm telling you, this guy can pull a rabbit out of a hat. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. And we've got new players that have stopped by, and we really wanted to recognize them out there. We got Carl, of course, who's our new upcoming player. We hope that he's going to be a regular and be here all the time. We got Randall, who showed up. So great. This guy's cool. You got to meet them. We've got Omar. Omar is here. And Lucas. Just new dudes that are coming all the time, and we want you to be one of the people that are going to join us. Come on down, meet some great people, play some games. Again, I have water, filtered water if you like that kind of stuff. Coffee. Hang on. Almost killed myself with the headphones. Coffee. To me, hey, this is what keeps you going. It's the chess juice, man. Coffee, as always, and a whole bunch of other things we got for you up here today. Now, along with today's segment, we will have hopefully some chess news. We will do up there with chess international news. There's always something going on with the big guys and the big guns all around the world and stuff. We'll try to keep you informed in that. We've got, maybe an interview. We're going to see if we're going to find somebody around here and we could come over there and introduce you to some of the people that you really would like to need to know. So, now to our segment of chess puzzles. Did you see the last one that we did last week? Okay, let's take another look at it right here. Okay. So what was your choice? What was your guess? Did you get it? Did you even figure it out? Well, let's put it together right up here. All right, time to get up the answer. Okay, now you're looking at the problem here, and meanwhile. Okay, so the answer for last week's puzzle, this is white goes, knight takes g6, king takes g6, knight takes f5, rook takes f5, queen takes f5 check, king takes f5, rook. What's this? You write like a surgeon. What's number 4?
Bishop e4 check.
Oh, bishop. Okay. That's supposed to be a...
That's a B.
Okay, that's a B. Bishop to e4 check, king to g4, h3 check, king to g3, rook e3, or is that c3?
E.
Okay, rook to e3 check, king h4, bishop g6, queen g5 check, f takes g5, bishop takes c5, rook e4 check, king h3, bishop f5 check, king g3, bishop e1 mate. Let me tell you, I looked at this thing and I didn't come up with that, but I hope you did. Of course, we got some alternative ones, but that's the one that we wanted to get to, and we wanted to do it. We hope you enjoyed that particular one, and we're going to give you our next puzzle right now. All right, today's chess problem, you see it there before you. This particular problem was found in a book by the chess desperado who's been doing great research in his absolutely magnificent library that he has. This is from Sam Lloyd, his story and best problems. Guess he's a problem solver. Now this position you hear right here is one of the unique ones that we're going to present here at Chess Coffee and Conversations. This one has mate in 2 for both white and black. If it's white's turn, it should be mate in 2. If it's black's turn, it'll be mate in 2. So take a good look at it. Put your comments or your answers in the comments below. And let's see if you got the answer to this particular brain teaser. That's right, this was Sam Lloyd. Now don't cheat and go look him up and find out the answer to this one. Come on, use some gray matter out there. Use a little bit of what God gave you. Okay, here you go. Well, I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy, but you will be completely encouraged when you over there and do this one. Another fantastic chess brain, drive you crazy, pull your hair out teaser. Compliments of the chess desperado, who is always willing to sit down, play you a game, and tell you how you are measure up to everyone else. Hey everybody, it's time once again for Chess News! That's right, this is your old ace reporter once again, bringing to you the news from around the world and up your street. We'll see what's happening and keep you informed because chess is happening and changing every day. Well, on the international news, that the old biker chess dude needs to put on his reading glasses up there. The topic today, the FIDE World Cup. The battle begins. Oh, you gotta love it. Magnus Carlsen, Fabio Caruana, and other top seeds begin the World Cup from Thursday's round 2, but before that event will already be over for about 117 players. Imagine that. You're coming in like around 2 in the day, like, you're trying to make that fashionable entry, and 117 dudes probably won't make it before you even get in there. I'm telling you, when you get to the big guns, when these guys are coming, I mean that iron and sharpening the iron. When you get that edge, when you're right down there, you got to be tough. You got to be on the top of your game. No place for second best. You are either there or you're out. It's just the way of the beast. Well, anyway, oh man, they're starting to get going. So they're arriving up there. 9 players failed to make it to the first round, but over 200 were in action on Monday, including the youngest ever Grandmaster, his Grandmaster Mishra. This kid's like 7 years old. I mean, I think he holds the current record for it. If you haven't been on, YouTube or Facebook or whatever it is, there's little articles about him all over the place. Who put up a great fight before losing his battle to Jobova. But anyway, the favorites dominated, but in English, his name is Ravi Hera, beat the Russian Grandmaster Vadim Zhevegznet, while 2 ex-women's world champions, Anna Ershini, fell to Egypt's Aya Mozat. We also saw one of those games for the ages out there. They said, man, this stuff is really hot, I'm telling you. This year's Open and the Women's FIDE World Cup are being held simultaneously. Trying to, include everybody up there. Hey, we're all chess players. And believe me, you get you on some good players. It don't matter if it's female or male. If you're not ready, you're going to be handed some tough times, my friend. But anyway, it's in a mountain resort near Sochi, Russia. Traditionally, the huge knockout events would see 128 players compete in an open section and 64 in the women's section. But this year, the field's been expanded to 206 and 103, with an additional extra first round. Well, man, here's extra round 1. Wow, the top 50 seeds in the open and the top 25 seeds in the women's section will start in round 2. the logistics for this gathering of 309 of the best players that you probably never heard of, but after you watch and you see how these guys play, you understand why they're there. I'm telling you, are very, they put it as pandemic formidable. That's right, but only so far 9 players have failed to make the first round. Many will have to have, traveling issues, with all this COVID stuff and everything going around. You got your papers, got proof of that and everything else. It's a logistical nightmare, especially if you happen to be, part of the teams representing some of these big guns that come down there. They got their seconds and their managers and their whatever. They get, they just got a whole team. They got their entourage. But even them, it takes, you're talking a lot of paperwork and stuff. All this for a tournament, but it's worth it for all this big stuff, I'm telling you. Oh boy, but what are you going to do? It's COVID. That's you just deal with whatever you got and however you're going to be rocking and rolling on it. So it says, okay, as we get on there, as usual for the first round of such an event, there were huge rating disparities on both ends of the board. From the 1998 Elmer Purdent launching a fundraiser before making a trip of over 20,000 kilometers from Guam to New York to Sochi to play this top board against the highest rated player not to be seeded through to round 2, Russia's 2661 rated Sansan Sergov. The outcome of the game was predictable, and although the tension remained until Elmer blundered a full piece on move 25, there will be a chance to hit back on Tuesday before any tied matches go to rapid and blitz playoffs. And that's the one thing up there. You say, well, these guys are so big. They're worth only a few points of one another. I mean, how do you? I mean, geez, how do you break a tie? Blitz. Yeah, how fast and these guys do it. They have a series of ones, and you win the, you play until somebody's declared the winner. I'm horrible at blitz, so even if I get lucky enough to get somewhere, I'll lose on the blitz. Upsets were few and far between on other boards, although some of the favorites were held to draws, and the Indian prodigy Nail Sareen was objectively in deep trouble before his inexorable rating rose. Tuesday, it is Nial's 17th birthday, so he has a chance to celebrate it while climbing above Hao Yifan, which is a female Chinese grandmaster, David Howell and Gata Kamsky. 17 and to be up there with the big guns. It's just gotta be just tremendous tension. That the battle, the things. Oh, the biker chess dude likes this stuff, I'm telling you. More important, however, is to ensure that it goes through to round 2 where he's going to likely face up some bigger guns. But that's the way it's going up there for FIDE World Cup news. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to figure out what's happening in local chess news. Okay. One of the things we wanted over there to bring to your attention is what's going on as far as do we have any results to report to you? So let's take a look. View tournament information back here. Where's home? Let's go home. Let's go tournaments. And let's go past events. Nope, nothing to report. Okay, tournaments. Let's see, where the heck is tournaments? Where is our thing? Oh, here we are. Okay, we're coming up there and looking at so much for tournament results. We'll get back to you when we got something to report to you. Which takes us now back to local tournament news. And the ones that we're really going to talk to is, by golly, do you know, it's only like a couple weeks before we start having the Gathering of Champions. And having a great time. That's for right. Oh my, you didn't make that move on the board. Tournament. You know where it's going to be at. Highport Church, 1251 Wyndham Parkway in Romeoville. I-55 to Weber Road. Go north, go to the light, hang a right. You know that's where we're at. Well, if you do register, I would like to encourage you to go over to kingregistration.com, K-I-N-G registration.com. Now, this is what it looks like. There you go. Okay, I hope you can see that. But kingregistration.com, and they list all the guys that are going up there. Yeah, I'm telling you, for the rated section, it's looking really good. And also, I'm very impressed just by the scores that were up there. We got an A player, we got lots of B's, C's, D. I mean, we got a nice Ganem up there. But the thing is that everybody's kind of tight, right in the same area and rating up there. So it's going to be good. Yes, the games are going to be great. What I'm also encouraging for you up there is that there's going to be guys out there that don't have a rating or don't want to lose a bunch of points, so they're going to go in the unrated section. I've got, oh my God, about 9 or 10 guys in that section. I'm telling you, the prizes are going to be there. Everything's basically the same except for going into the rated thing. You know, your game just won't be rated, but you're going to have fun. You're going to have some guys that are over there to battle it out, and that's the important part. So what you waiting for? Take a look and see if you see anybody that you know who's playing out there. Maybe there's somebody that you want to even the score with. This is the way to do it. Come on down. I'm telling you, we got fellowship. It's going to be a good competitive thing, and it's just something that you're going to really enjoy. Okay, now I do have some first-time players that are coming in here that never played into a tournament, and some of the questions we've asked, we went through on some of the other podcasts about, do I have to use a clock, whatever that's going to be. Okay, so we're coming up to one of the other questions is how do I record the game? Well, if you have not done so already, practice it. All it is that on your score sheet, every time you make a move, you're going to write your move to your opponent's move and hit the clock to keep their time going. Remember, make a move, write it down, hit the clock. Get his time going. Back and forth goes like that until somebody resigns. I suggest you learn, if you have not learned already, algebraic notation. It's a lot easier than going Queen's Knight to Queen's Bishop, just... You've seen those numbers on the side of the board, A, 4, B, just like rows connected. I'll have a little bit here about how to record a game. It's a short, like a minute or two little thing, just to give you an example. You can also go on YouTube and find a more detailed thing went up there. It's real easy to do, and just be prepared to do it. Bring a pencil, bring a pen, something you can write with, and we'll take care of you from there. I'm telling you, it's going to be great. So, like we said, so far, as of today, 24 players. This list is going to grow. Don't be left out. This is where you want to get involved. This is where you want to put everything on the table. The biker chess dude puts it on the table. That's where you find out where you're at. And it's a good place to find out except where you need to improve at. Everybody needs improvement. Magnus Carlsen. Yeah, Magnus Carl. Yeah, even he needs improvement. Not a whole lot, but he can always find a way to improve. At our levels, especially if you're down there by my level, you're going to need improvement. So you do this by recording your game so that way when you go back over it, you're not at the table trying to figure out, well, I think it went something like this. That don't help you. Have a record of it. Keep it with you. It's really good. You're going to want to do it, I'm telling you. So, any more questions? If you have some, put it down in the comments below and let us know. If on the link over at King Registration, Josh the Machine Flores, our tournament director, has a thing where you can email him too and you can ask specific questions. He'll be glad to help you out any way we can. It's like I said, it's going to be a one-day deal. 9 to 5, we'll be out of there. We'll have the lunch break. You can go grab something to eat. Got stuff, places to eat all over the place. Hang around. It's going to be fun. Just enough chess to get your blood, your bones going and everything like that and stuff. Get to look at the chess club. Like I says, we're premiering this thing at our chess venue, which is Chess Coffee and Conversations. Let us know. I'll have coffee and water there. We have some of our younger guys don't dig coffee. No problem. But us old dudes, we like coffee. What can we say? We'll do that and just enjoy yourself. Look around, walk around, say hello to Preacher Dave. He wants to say hello to people anyway. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm telling you, the old biker chess dude knows what's going to happen. So I'm looking for you to do that. All right. That's what we got for chess news. And now, just to make sure where we're going now, let's look at that little clip about writing and recording your chess game.
And write down chess notation. So, to start, we have our white side and our black side. It is important that as a chess player that you write down both moves, both white and black. If you just write down your moves, not going to be so helpful. So, let's start. First move, let's say white makes, is e4. Now, we don't write pawn e4, we just write e with a lowercase letter, as we can see here, 4. By writing e4, we know that a pawn has been moved. Now, let's say black makes a move and they go e5. So we write e5. Say the next move that white makes is knight f3. So now we need to use our capital N f3. And let's say black goes knight c6. So N c6. Now, let's say white brings out its bishop, bishop b5. And you notice here how I have a capital B for the bishop, a lowercase b for the square, and then the number for the square. Black then proceeds and plays knight f6. Knight f6. Now, I know that this knight didn't go to f6 and that it's this knight because this knight cannot go to f6. So I don't have to worry about which knight I'm moving in this case. Now let's say white decides to capture. So we would have bishop captures x, knight c6. And then black decides to capture back. So we, instead of writing pawn, because he has to capture back with a pawn, we would write d7 captures bishop c6. And then that is shown by this. Now, let's move down a couple moves. A bunch of moves have been played, and it is now white decides to castle. So, white decides to castle kingside. To show that, we do 0-0. And now black has a choice. Black can either decide to castle kingside or queenside. So let's say black decides to castle queenside. Again, we move the king 2 spaces, 1, 2, bring the rook to the other side, and we show that by 0-0-0. Now, let's proceed. We moved a bunch of moves forward, and there's pieces that are taken off the board. Lots of things happened. And let's say now White is ready to bring its pawn to the other side and promote to a queen. White decides to go f8, becoming a queen, and it is a check. So let's figure out how to write that. We have our pawn, let's go back, moved from f7, moves to f8 equals q for queen, and since it is a check, we put a plus sign for check. This game is far from over, but these are just the quick basics on how to record your chess notation.
Yeah, everybody, hope you enjoyed that. We got a lot of things going on out here at Chess Coffee and Conversations, and I want you to be a part of it. Do not pass up this opportunity. With the new infusion of regular players, which we hope will become regular players, and part of the Boom Crew, the guys you count on every time we meet. This is something to aspire to. Yes, it's going to be great. But of course, all the tension, all the excitement for the entire week is going to be just focused in on Saturday. Now, the doors will open at 9 for any on-site registration. Get yourself together. Bring a set if you got it. Clocks, that kind of stuff that you're going to need. Paper, not paper, but pens and stuff for so you can record your games. And just be ready and open for some very good competition. It's going to be where you're going to bring it to the table. Everything you have, you put it right on the table. That's exactly where you're going to leave it. Iron sharpens the iron, yes. Oh, it's just going to be tremendous. As of this recording, 40 players have signed up. Yeah, 40, right? Okay, 40. We're expecting more every day. We might even hit the 60 mark. Oh, would that be tremendous? Oh, man, whether you're going to be in the unrated section, which means you still get prizes and everything, it's just not going to go up to the USCF to get rated your game, or you're going into the rated section where you're putting your line, your points and everything, and you're going to gain some, maybe lose some, you never know. Yeah, you determine your destiny. This is what the old biker dude chess dude loves. I love it. Man, I'm telling you. So, even if you're not going to participate, say, I'd like to see a tournament, maybe, just check it out before I decide. Come on down. Say at the last minute, you decide, Saturday, it's a good day, I'm going to give it a try. Come on down. Josh will be here. Our tournament director, the machine, will take your information, put it all down in there, and you're going to do it. It's going to be great. So, guys, come on. Feel the excitement. Join in the fellowship. The thrill of competition. It's all done. It's just great. It really is. I can't believe you did that move on the chessboard tournament. Our inaugural tournament that's going to be out here. We have our chess celebrities that are going to be in the house and signing some papers. Everyone from Emil the Hammer to Unlucky Nick to, and they're going to be here. Come on down and let's get ready to rumble, baby. It's going to be wonderful. So, until then, keep the rubber side down, the shiny side up, and the pieces on the board. This is your old buddy, the Chess Biker Dude. We'll see you at the next one. Thanks, everybody. Oh, I love the applause. Yes. You guys are so cool. Oh, you're too much. I love it.